Welcome to the Alps, day three. Day three, bit of commentating. If you want to see more commentating vids like this, give the video a thumbs up. If you don't want to see any commentating vids, give the thumbs down. We've got Team Sky. I've got a Stana on there. Scarponi versus Geraint Thomas. It looks like Geraint Thomas is the GC guy. I've got Pinot there as well. You can look at the bellies. See the bellies going in and out? It's easy to see the white jersey. See the belly going in and out, getting fat, skinny, fat, skinny. That's just breathing. That's the diaphragm. It's a bit harder to see in the Sky Riders because it's black. Black's very slimming. But you see, is that Mikael Lander in the bunch as well? He hasn't had much of a good season, but he was dominating hardcore last year when he was riding for Astana. He was litting it up. Lit. And so basically what they're doing here is they're on the front, and it's what's called domestics. They'll have a rider on the front who's not as strong as Geraint Thomas, not as in good form. And so they'll have him on the front, just use him up to drive the paces. Whenever it's strung out like this, they're going as fast as possible. They're going full gas. Just look at that, riders getting dropped off the back. Just riders just hanging on. Full arm warmers, full leg warmers. Very interesting. Some riders have booties on. Some riders like Geraint Thomas just have summer kit on. So it's quite interesting. I would overheat. He's struggling. He's off. He's done. He is cooked off the back. This guy's about to pop as well. He's grimacing. And look at the guys in the front. The guys in the front aren't even breathing, man. They got their mouth shut almost. They're just looking at their garments. They're probably checking Tinder. They're probably like, he's been through the Tinder girls. He was just looking for the apps. This guy's in the front going, come on, man, let's hurry up, let's go. Doing it so easy. And there's a whole peloton behind them. This is not even the main peloton. Yeah, it's 5 something K to go. So they're probably doing it looks like about 6% gradient or so. 5% maybe. So that's where drafting's really important. Really fucking important. Here you have Pierre Rollins. Hasn't had much results, has he, for many, many years. But that's cycling, so that's pro sport, and so your fitness goes up and down. Maybe you get sponsored with a new bike and you don't like the bike fit and you can't perform, but you can't do anything about it because you can't ride your old Colnago or whatever. So it's a cutthroat sport, and he's on the tip of his saddle. He's going for it. They've slowed up a bit now. Now let's sort of bunch it out a little bit. When it's single file, they're going full gas. When it's a little bit of a bunch together, they slow down a little bit. 6k to go. It was finish K. 6k to go. This is like doing Norton Summit. About the turn on McGill Road, start Norton Summit essentially. It doesn't look like a steep climb, but the camera is hard to tell. Look at that, not even breathing. Look at that Lander. Geraint Thomas is like, what's he doing? He's flicking his gels or something. Scarponi's looking around. Or was that? Oh, was that Leon Sanchez? So that Sky Rider there. He's done for the day. He's done his work. He'll rest up. Just roll to the finish at maybe 200 watts. Save his legs for tomorrow. For the GC battle, alright? This is what I love about cycling, is it represents life. A lot of people don't know how to play the team. Look at that Sky Rider dropped hard. And that's his job. That's his job, to get dropped. To work hard when it matters and then to rest when it matters. And a lot of people in life just work too hard when it doesn't matter, and then they just go moderate all the time. Or they get selfish and they're like, no, I'm not a team player. I want to win. And that's when it causes conflict in the team. There's no I in team. But your job as a team player is to do your job. If you can't, they'll fuck you off. And you've got to be able to push the watts, man. You've got to be super skinny, super lean relative to your body. And you've got to be able to push big power. Big power. If you can't, they'll fuck you off. They'll get someone else who can. So it's a lot of pressure, man. There's a lot of fucking pressure to dope by the team managers and team sponsors and everything. Just the sport, the culture itself. And that's all sports, not just cycling. If you can't push the watts, they'll fuck you off. If you can't do the slam dunks, if you can't kick the goals in soccer, they'll just fuck you off and get someone else who can. If you've got injuries, they'll fuck you off. So it's cutthroat professional sport, is aggressive sport funded by money to make more money. Alright, the pace has gone up again. Sky's turned up the screws a little bit harder. Look at that. Ellison on the front. Remember that stage he won in the Velta up the Angliru? That was pretty epic when he's riding for FDJ. And Geraint Thomas. Look how comfortable Lander is there. Lander's in second position. And he's doing it so easy. Ellison is on the fucking rivet. And Ellison's lightweight. He's a lightweight. He's a pure climber. And he's grimacing. And Geraint Thomas is just like, yeah, whatevs. Mikael Lander's just doing it easy. And look at that. There's more people getting dropped. Another rider's off the back, off the screw, off the back. Oh, there's gaps opening up. They're launching it, mate. They are fucking launching it. The pace has dropped up a bit now. And you can tell it's got dropped because look at that bunched up. And there's a rider on the right. Look, it's an attack. It's an attack from Cannondale. Yeah, it's a Cannondale rider. It's attack. So whenever it bunches up like that, it means that Watt's got off. This dude's pretty skinny, isn't he? He's on the Carb to Fuck Up program. Look how lean that motherfucker is. It's like a huntsman. It's like a huntsman stole the fucking Cannondale. And interesting, those bars, I don't like those bars, but it's personal preference, that traditional drop. I like that. Look at that. Is that Scarponi? Lander straight on it. Look at that. Closes the door. Close the gap straight away. Onto it. Fucking hell. Put the watts back up again. And that's causing an acceleration in the bunch, and that'll hurt riders whose legs are feeling pretty fucked. When it's a smooth pace, it's a lot easier. When there's aggressive accelerations, 1,000 watts. He would have attacked at 1,000 watts then. At least 1,000 watts. Which is not that much, but when you're that skinny, that's a lot. That's a lot of watts per kilo. Look at that. The gap's, strung out again. There's another gap. This is where they've got to get aggressive. As Lander on the Dogma, so they've got to get aggressive, and they've got to fucking put the pace on hard. But look at that gap. Who's that? There's a bit of a gap there. There's a bit of there's two gaps. Big gaps here. A lot of gaps, thigh gaps. And New Durace, got a New Durace on there. Look at that mountain bike derailleur. Looks like a mountain bike derailleur, doesn't it? You can put a big cassette on that motherfucker. Looking around, just full leg warmers, arm warmers. Oh, Posivivo's there. And Lander Caudaldo, which is an ex-Sky rider. Interesting stuff. So you have all the teammate politics and all sorts of stuff. It'll be interesting what's going on in the brains of the riders, like maybe someone's got a grudge on an old teammate and they're like, yeah, fuck you, I'm going to fucking drop you, cunt. Well, who knows, man? Maybe they fucked their girlfriend or they hooked up their Tinder match and they cock blocked them, or who knows what's going on. So you get that motivation in the bunch and the pro peloton where they're just like, fucking, I'll take you out, motherfucker. I'll drop you up the climb. And, all's fair in love and war. And so we have here, Posivivo. He's a short little dude. He rides like look at that. He looks like a 650 wheel, 650C wheel, isn't it? It's not, but it could look like it. He's a pure climber. And Mikel Lander, he's just going to sit on him. He's not going to pull a turn. This is where the amateurs would be, get in the front, go, I want to win. No, Mikel Lander's riding for Geraint Thomas. So he's going to mark Posivivo. He's going to sit on him. He's not going to pull a single turn. He's going to look back. He's going to be dead weight. Because he's riding for Geraint Thomas, and this is the difference between being a professional and an amateur. I want to win. But no, this is the team orders. That's the deal. So they got to roll with that. And we'll just check in. Looks like the little flowers on the trees coming out. Spring over there, isn't it? Spring has sprung. Where even is this race? I don't even know. That's pretty bad. I think it's Austria. It used to be called Giro del Trentino, and it's been a race. I think it's been like 100 years old. 3.8k to go, 13-second gap. Look at the people in the back suffering. This guy's all over his bike. You see the differences, man. You know what I mean? Look at Posivivo doing it easy. Mikel Lander's just like, yeah, whatever, bro. I'm just going out here. Oh, yes, did you clean your cassette recently? Yeah, it's been pretty clean, yeah. No, you got New Durace too? Yeah, it's been pretty good, Look at that, Lander's not even breathing. He's not even breathing, mate. Oh, he's looking back. He's not even breathing. He's got his mouth half open, man. It's like, that's what I mean. And compare Mikel Lander and Posivivo to the guys in the back of this group hanging on, getting a wheel. They're drafting. These guys aren't drafting. Or Lander's drafting, but he's not getting much of a draft because Posivivo's like knee-high to a grasshopper. No, actually, I'll take that back. He's knee-high to a cockroach. He's like a little aero pocket rocket. What's Lander doing? What's Lander doing here? Maybe he got some team orders. Right, ride. What's he doing? Here we go. This could be some team politics. He must have had the permission to go up the road. Geraint Thomas probably thought, no, fuck, you go. So this is interesting. Well, a change of tactics on the road. I guess that plays 2 cards to Team Sky up in GC. Maybe they're thinking they'll get Mikel Lander up in GC, so then there'll be 2 riders up there, increase their odds. Who knows? It's all about tactics. I don't have the ear in my earpiece. All right, maybe he did a soft turn because Posivivo's like, come on, mate, the watts are dropping. And this is where you ride to wattage. This is where you really ride to wattage. His seat looks really low, doesn't it? But that works for him. Bike fits personal preferences. His seat looks really low. It's better to have your seat a bit lower than too high. He's on the tip of his saddle as well. There's not even any pain in the face. It's just total relax. It's probably pushing 400 watts. Lander, look at that. Lander's not even rocking at all. Not even rocking. He's just like he's going down the cafe, man. If his stomach wasn't going in and out so much, you'd be thinking he's doing like 200 watts, 100 watts. Oh, look at that. There's a long arrow behind him. And that's the group has broken up even fucking more. Head down, looking up. Don't have your head down, mate. You won't be able to breathe properly. Keep your head up. Heads up. No Chris Frooming. Keep the head up. Better oxygen. It's all about, right now it's all about oxygen. It's all about sugar. It's all about water in the muscles. As soon as you run out of water or sugar or oxygen, you're done. Oxygen, you can only last a couple of seconds without it. at this wattage. You want to prove me wrong, or you just close your mouth, ride at 400 watts with the mouth closed, and see how long you can ride it at for. Next one we have is water. If you don't have enough water, your muscles sort of cramp up, you can't push watts. And then next we have muscle glycogen, glucose-derived ATP. If you don't have enough sugar in the tank, in the muscles, you won't be able to contract and you won't be able to push watts. So they make sure they're breathing, they make sure they're drinking, and they make sure they're carbon the fuck up. So it looks like, yeah, so Lander's working with Posivivo now. So he's given team orders. But it is quite interesting. It is quite, and maybe psychologically, Lander's just like, oh shit, I wasn't ready for this position. And so now he's been put in a position where he has to race. He's like, oh, I was just going to sit on and target him. And now he's like, oh, I forgot it now, but I really suffer. So maybe that mentally was a bit of a block for him, that he had his heart set on just being a team player. And now they said, look, Garen's in the back. You're not coming back. Go for it. So, and that maybe mentally he wasn't ready to go that next level. He's just maybe mentally ready to be a domestic, but not a race leader. And now he's thinking, there's the pressure of the media and all this shit, and does my hair look good? So that could be. Looks like his steam's a bit lost now, because Mikael Lander was doing it quite easy now before, but now he looks like a little bit. In my opinion, his body language has changed. He doesn't look as alpha. He doesn't look as dominant as he was before. Posivivo looks more dominant now. When just maybe a minute ago, it seemed like Lander was more dominant, more alpha in his posture. These are the psychology of the race that no one really talks about, because commentators can't talk about it because it's not professional, but this is real world. This is real world. This is live events. Is that Scarponi on the front, or is that Scarponi come back from a drug suspension, doing the blood bags with the Dr. Fuentes, with Ulrich and Basso on it, I think it was, and the Bali or whoever it was. But that's just business as usual, But arm warmers and leg warmers, I'd be getting too hot. It's interesting. No gloves, but has leg warmers on. I don't understand that personally, but whatever works for you, you do that in terms of clothing. So that seat height really low, isn't it? The angle of the leg. The angle of the leg is not as important as the pelvis, in my opinion. As long as your pelvis is rocking stable, then you're good to go. Hit was another attack here. Who's that? Geraint Thomas. It looks like Geraint Thomas. He got that riding style. Look at Geraint Thomas. Let's have a little case study here. Geraint Thomas doesn't move his upper body that much. Look at Pinot behind him, and look at Cannondale really rocking their body. Geraint Thomas is very rock solid, isn't he? Rock solid, really good technique. I've ridden with Geraint behind him a few times when he's dropping watt bombs, and he's very smooth, very, very smooth, very smooth. Probably one of the smoothest riders out. Look, he's bridging that gap. So this is going to be interesting here. Geraint Thomas is a good climber, man. He's come up. He used to be a track rider. He used to be built for the flat. Now he's built for the climbs. He's come a long way. Oh, here we go. This is the finish. You see the team buses there. There's FDJ bus, BMC bus. So there's buses here. This is the bus station. So maybe they got a signal. When you see the buses, light the motherfuckers up in the gutter. He should get in the gutter. Just light it. Actually, the gutter's probably the slow where the glass is. I know he hit the gutter then. He heard what I said. GT in the gutter. Here we go. We've got two Sky Riders now. So that was quite interesting, that little tactic there. What was going on with Lander doing some work, and now, that would have made the gap open up a bit bigger, made it a bit harder for Geraint Thomas to get back. But Geraint Thomas would have put in some blistering wattages to bridge that gap, and no one came with him. Well, here we go again. Oh my God, he's going to go again. Holy shit. Attacks, bridges the gap, comes across, attacks again. And this is the 1-2. Here we go. We're going to do 1-2 Sky. Wow. Posivivo's cadence is too low. Posivivo, you're grinding, bro. Oh, he's grinding too much. Look at Geraint Thomas's cadence. Look at that spinning, the white shoes. Look at the Lander. Look at the Sky cadence, man. It's falling out of the sky. Look at the Sky cadence. Look at Posivivo's grinding. Dude, you're the lightest out. You should be winning this. Oh my God, Posivivo. Dude. Oh my God, Posivivo lost the race there by grinding that crucial moment. He's spinning a bit now, but oh my God. What are you thinking, Posivivo? You got to spin to win, motherfucker. Oh my God. How's a pure climber get beaten by time trialists? Because they grind. Wow. 3 hours 47 race. Epic stuff. Wow. Posivivo grinding, getting dropped when it mattered. Come on, man. It's not 1999. It's 2017. Spin to win. You just got dropped by spinners. Scarponi there. Garen Thomas is like, yep, I need a fucking Sprite. Give me a Sprite, he's saying. And doing the helicopter's like, I'll send a Sprite down. Figsy's got it. TV cameras on there, and it's the media press, camera in your face. It's part of the job. Part of the job. Spinning, good. Anyway, that's the comments and criticisms. No, actually, not even really criticism. Oh, that's sprint there. Rewind. Landers hand up. Land looked like he's trying to pip him in the sprint. Was he? Was he? It's like Lander was about to pull his jersey, man. He's about to pull his jersey, and then he's like, oh, no. Hands up. And then he gives him a high five. Looked like he was instantly going to pull his jersey, man. Push him into the barriers. Look at that. He's trying to get his oh, wow. And Pozzovivo, that cadence is too low. He's swinging the bike. Look at the front wheels. He's doing, oh, Pozzovivo, bro. You're riding like an amateur. Your wheels going all over the place. You're not even on a straight line. You know? Look at that front wheel. He's doing extra Ks. Look at that. He's zigzagging. Zigzag, motherfucker. Grinding. Wow. Marginal gains in effect just there. Pozzovivo zigzagging like a drunk snail. Look at that. Look at that front wheel. Pozzovivo. What's he doing? What's he fucking doing, man? Oh, my God. Someone teach Pozzovivo how to ride a fucking bike up a hill. Look at that. Dude, straight line. Look at this Pozzovivo. Oh, my God. Hockey. Steroids. Get out of here. What's this shit on?